welcome to Fashion Theo's 7 Days to Die. We are on day 21 and we have just encountered the horde. The horde seems to have spawned right about 2 hours earlier than the normal 2200 hour. And we've got the zombies incoming. We are recording this for you to see today. And this is our base defense. Now, I'm heading out with the rifle, and Pash is using the Magnum. I think that's her favorite gun in the game. And we've got the zombies coming at kind of an odd angle. They're coming over the mountain that's right behind our place here. My job is to take out the cops and the bees with the rifle, and Pash's job is to, well, take care of anything else she sees. Now, frankly speaking, I think this base would actually hold up, even if we weren't defending actively. But what fun is that? So, notice that the cops, when they shoot at us, we've got these little metal sidings here, and they are excellent for eating up the cops' shots. Anyhow, it's kind of nice fighting the horde day in daylight. Shooting the bees out of the air is certainly easier at day. Now, Pash likes fighting on horde day. I just think of it as free XP. Now, the zombies are going to continue. They'll continue for about 2 to 4 hours of game time. As you can see, the defenses over here are working pretty well. The zombies don't really want to climb up. And they're not quite sure what to do when they get to the pit, other than just die. Alright, I'm going to take care of these bees. They're just making me nervous. Another one bites the dust. Now looking here, the day 21 horde has significantly more cops mixed in and ferals. Now, one strategy is to go outside on horde night because there are a lot of good things that you can loot from cops and ferals. Personally, I don't think it's a great idea because if you really just want to fight a lot of those types of zombies, you go to a city with, your ammo and just start killing things. Preferably with somebody to watch your back. But if you look down, you can see that dog sitting there. They'll get themselves stuck in their own gore blocks on those spikes. The only thing that has a chance of breaking a few of them are the cops. And that's only when they die. And the cobblestone structure is very sturdy. Now, really trying hard not to use guns in the regular gameplay now, and that's because the gunpowder recipe has been nerfed. You used to get, for every coal and potassium nitrate that you had, 5 gunpowder. It's down to 1, so you've only got about 1/5 of the bullets as you used to have. Now, the good part about that is copper, the casings, the brass for your casings, always was the limiting factor for your firearms. Now it's just your gunpowder. And I guess it does make sense to make the other weapons a little bit more important, but it really is rough. I could I used to be able to mine, and I'd mine for, you know, one day out of every couple weeks, and it would be enough to carry us through that couple weeks. It takes at least a day and a half of mining now per week to do the same thing, and that's being more careful with ammunition than before as well. These bees like to change direction in mid-flight, but I'm not too bad at knocking them down. I really like looting the bees for the honey. I don't know, for some reason it just tickles me. Now, the particular zombies, remember, if you can actually aim for their heads, you will use far less ammunition, like 3 times less ammunition when you're actually fighting if you can accurately target them. Pash here is being awful quiet. She's concentrating on shooting zombies. Taking out zombies. Boom, headshot. You know, that's what this game is missing. It's Counter-Strike sound effects. Passion, not stand on that corner, maybe. And here we go.
These gold blocks are getting rather high.
Yep. One of the good things about guns is we can blow up the gore blocks.
I was just checking to see how many bullets I have.
You should have plenty. And if you run out, you can run in and get a shotgun. Well, you're not so good with a shotgun. Good shot. And I've got a couple bees to take care of again. And at least one bee to take care of again. Now, weapons have a built-in accuracy, and they actually decrease in accuracy at range. So, the closer the zombie, the better off you are when you're shooting at it. But, well, the closer the zombie, the closer the zombie. And we've got a lot of bees spawning this time. Maybe I shouldn't shoot Pash. Cops incoming. Now the Magnum is not a bad gun to snipe with at a little bit of a distance.
There's a feral there.
Better than, yeah, much better than the pistol. Bees trying to get closer. Now notice a lot of these zombies, even on the hill over there, are actually getting confused, and they're not entirely sure where they want to go.
Don't tell me you shot him after I just...
The feral? No, I didn't shoot the feral. One of the cops got closer, and noticed that the wall did its job. I can't say enough good things about that fencing. It really, really does a good job. The key is the angle that the cop has to shoot from, so it won't do any good from, you know, a shallow angle. But you get it up about 6 squares, you're solid. Night's fallen. So this is basically 2 game hours in. We've got another hour or 2 of zombie fighting here. Unfortunately, the lights are much better on the other side of the house, but this is doing fine. I think I can see pretty well, can't you? Now this is mini bike lighting.
I'm just going to go over there and show them the mini bike lights and how big of area.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a nice wide area, especially if you've got a good spot to put it.
We could have
you can actually construct a mini bike right now and put it up on your base and aim them in the directions for the that you want to put your lights. And I can't say that it's a bad idea.
Is there a feral somewhere? You can hear him.
Yeah, he's probably in the spikes. Now, we used to put water in our spike pits, and we stopped doing it because the game devs said that they really don't like you doing it, so we figured it was probably just nicer not to. They are going to correct the issues that zombies have with water, so it won't actually make a difference anymore. And it looks like our horde might be done.
Maybe.
Maybe. Don't see any more bees. Head downstairs and start cleaning up.
Hold on, what's that?
Always have to be cleaning up. Wait, what's that?
I thought I heard something.
Quite likely. During the zombie swarm, typically they try to ambush you from behind at some point with 3 spider zombies. At least that's what I've found. And a defense wick, a trench with spikes in it, is a perfect spider zombie defense. The other thing about this sighting that's really nice, the spider zombies can't climb over it. They will reach it and they will fall back down. Ladder pieces, huh? Now the zombies did break a few of our wooden ladders, so I'll have to replace those. But other than that, we've just got gore blocks to clean up. I like using the pickaxe to clean up gore blocks. It is got a longer reach. You can hit them from much further away, and that's really useful when you're using spike defenses. Moving around here. Now to clean up the actual inner spikes, it's useful to put down frames, because when you put the frames down, you can just stand on them and get in close and no problems. However, you have to have some frames to put down, so let me craft up a few of those. But you'll notice that
do you want me to film you? I'm trying to get these gore blocks sideways off the hill.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about our base here is this really steep mountain here. And the only reason I don't like it is the zombies don't handle it well. It makes their pathing unpredictable, it makes it more difficult to shoot them. On the other side of that, though, this was the nicest open flat space we found, and it had that mine right there. It was just too good of a location to pass up.
So are you cleaning up any of the blocks? I'll film you doing that.
Let's get a couple of those blocks up. And get me a few frames.
I got frames.
Okay.
I think there's one left in the pit.
Is there one alive in the pit?
I hear a sound. You hear it?
There's one alive somewhere.
Not upstairs. I hear him breaking stuff.
Yeah, he's hitting spikes.
Oh, there's some spikes missing there.
Yeah, the cops blew him up. Watch out for them suckers. And as you might have noticed, while the spikes took a little bit of damage, the walls are just walls. It takes a lot of zombies a lot of time to do that kind of damage to this, or do any kind of damage to our spikes.
And it's better to use a pickaxe because the longer reach in getting rid of these gore blocks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like going here.
And looking in here, we lost a few spikes. Now, the pit is probably a little too deep by the house. And what I usually like to do is to put a layer of a base right around the base of the house and put spikes all around that base, but it's almost impossible to do that properly with the octagonal design here.
Do you want me to make one wood spike?
Well, sure. Gotta fix that up.
Well, it has to be done.
Yeah, we gotta repair it. If you like what you've seen here today, please hit like and subscribe for future great content.